Howdy everyone, Poultry here with an Asian Magic video, and today I just wanted to cover some important things in regards to the Lunar Festival. This is the event itself and what you can really spend your currency on. I think those are the two main things at the moment. Now, it goes without saying that this event can be quite difficult. If you don't have any fireworks, it may be impossible. There are definitely some nodes that you cannot complete if you do not have the right fireworks. There are 3 types of fireworks. You can get blue, red, and yellow, each one a bit harder to get than the previous. So blue easiest, red medium, yellow hard. At the moment, there are multiple ways of which we can get fireworks throughout the game. You can get them from gifts, the regular campaign, and Valley of Treasure. You can also buy them with gold, but I do not suggest this as they are very expensive. So if you look up in the right hand corner, you'll see Phantom Daggers. This is an effect that takes place when you enter a battle. There is a total of 5 different effects, and I will explain those and what they do later on in the video. In this specific battle, the effect that takes place is every time I take damage, my character receives an extra 25% of their max health as damage also. So as you can see, one attack against my Mirrodin took him down to half HP. Now the effect is in the right hand corner of the screen. You can see that with a 5 on it. Every turn a character has enemy or ally reduces this by 1. And how to get rid of this effect is you need to use a blue firework. As you can see, I've got 2 options of fireworks I can use, and the yellow one causes AoE damage. So in every battle you enter, there will be either the blue or red firework you need to use to get rid of the debuff, and the yellow firework will just do AoE damage. Now you can only use 1 firework per turn, so you can't use it. So if the debuff is up, please use the blue or red firework over the yellow one. You really need to get rid of that debuff, depending on which one it is. Obviously, some are worse than others. The ones that take chunk percentage health off your characters, you need to get rid of those. They are very dangerous, unless you are strong enough that you can kill the enemy heroes fast enough. The yellow firework does help a lot as well. However, if you don't need to use it, don't. Save it because you need these fireworks for the raid. That is unless they release a whole new set of fireworks for the raid specifically, but I can't see them doing that. So if you don't have to use the fireworks, don't. Now this event does scale up slightly, so it does get harder and harder. There are nodes where they give you the heroes you need to win, but most nodes you require your own heroes. So if you're new to the game or at that very low level, you're going to find it to be very difficult to complete this, especially with this effect. It can chunk down no matter who you are. You can also use the fireworks to instant clear the levels. They act as memory spheres as well. However, unlike memory spheres where you use one, you can use a multiple of fireworks, so it can be very costly. The cost for fireworks to instant clear levels does increase as the event goes on, so those end level stages you reach. So really weigh out, are you going to waste more fireworks clearing it manually or auto passing it? Obviously, if you struggled passing it the first time and you just managed to get that 3 stars, clear it with fireworks. But if you don't, if you have the time, just use manual, clear the stage, use less fireworks than you need to, and save those fireworks for when the raid comes out. So I've entered another battle here where the effect is 10,000% increase to armor and magic resistance. You need to use the red fireworks to clear this. However, it's such a low stage and I'm max level, I can honestly just blast through it without using the firework. This is what I'm saying. If you're at a point where you can save the fireworks, do it. Don't put it on auto either. If you put it on auto, the AI will instantly use the firework for you. You have to manually play this. If you're trying to save fireworks, do not touch that auto button. In total, this event has 15 stages and 5 different effects you could be facing throughout the event. The first one being Poison Weapon. All allies lose 40% of their max HP every turn. The next effect is Phantom Daggers. This one is also a very dangerous one. Every time one of your champions takes damage, they receive an extra 25% HP, max HP damage on top of that original damage. So again, this is a very dangerous one. Another one, Impenetrable Armor. All damage to enemies is reduced by 90%. After that, you've got Coiling Snake. You can't heal or resurrect allies, and they lose 20% of their max HP every turn. You see the trend here, your champions are just losing HP. The last one is Conspiracy Shields. This one increases the armor or magic resist for the enemy champions by 10,000%. So obviously some of them are more manageable than others. It really depends on your player level and your character levels, on how easy they are, and whether or not you use the fireworks to pass the stages. Now, I did originally record a playthrough of this event, but when editing the video, it was half an hour plus long. I couldn't be fucked uploading that. And statistics show not a lot of people even watch 1/3 of that amount. So I'm going to stick to a small video, and I'll give you a run through of the storyline real quickly right now so everyone's caught up. It starts off in some shard filled with plant life and a pig running amok looking for his adopted monkey brother to aid him in searching for some scroll that belongs to a guy with a fuck up name no one in the world can pronounce because it's an ancient dialect created by emus and polar bears. On their journey, they are met by beautiful women from all over the shards of Thaaaaaaat, but Pig Boy gets a hard on which is difficult to cover because of his silky garments. Lucky for us, Banana Man keeps his eyes on the prize and continues after the scroll. Gaining ever closer to the person who stole the scroll, the two best friends find their man hiding himself in a brothel where the women of Thaaaaaaat throw Bacon Belly and the mealy damager from League of Legends aside to take care of the villain themselves. All the women cheer with their victory and fall in love with Crouton, leaving the final boss from Diddy Kong Racing with no chance of finding love whatsoever. The end. That's the storyline for this event. There's really not much to it. Now the next thing about this event is, what do you spend your currency on? The currency for this event is moonstones, and you really only have two options on what you can use this for. One, you can buy shards for Pigsy. You've got 5 for 1,000 or 20 for 4,000, or you can save until the end of the event if you're not spending any money and get one skin for 15,000. Now it really depends. Do you want to build your roster and have that extra character there in the background, or are you after a cosmetic upgrade? That's what you have to balance out in your head. I'm not going to tell you which one's better. Each person's going to be different. I don't even know what I'm going to spend mine on yet. I haven't made that choice. I feel like I'm going to buy the Pigsy shards at the moment, but I'm going to wait till the very end of the event before I spend my shards. So those are your two options. Pick wisely, because this currency is pretty valuable and you really only get to make one choice. Even if you're a whale, I feel like you only really get to make one choice. Pick one or the other. Champion for your roster, cosmetic for your champion. So yeah, make your choice, stick with it. The same goes for the raid currency when it comes out. You have two options on what you can spend it on. The first being the Wukong shards, the second being gear. Please, for the love of anything holy, any god you believe in, do not spend this currency on gear. It is far too expensive. It is a waste of the golden fish. Buy Wukong shards. You can get gear from so many other places. You are going to be wasting it. Please, please, please do not buy the gear. Anyway, ladies and gents, I feel like I have covered everything. If I have not, I apologize. But if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below. I will answer it to the best of my ability. And wherever you are in the world, until next time, take care of yourself.